Hey, you already know what it is. This is Corey James from James Custom Jewelry. Now we're just chilling with James. I ain't already did my Black Friday thing. Um so I'm good. Uh I'm not gonna be on here selling no jewelry like I said before. I'm just gonna be previewing it. I'm not gonna be selling it. I'm just gonna be previewing it. Mm. But I do like I said, the new James Custom Jewelry sports watch is coming out. Uh in about, I say, a week, another week. Uh, I got the clothing. I got everything. You know what I'm saying? I got everything. Like I said, shout out to, well, I want to give a thanks to Carlos Tansy Jones for um, reaching out to me and wanting to put his company, Affordable Jewelry, on my page. People thought, oh, I changed my name and all this other because of some lame on fucking YouTube. Get out of here. I got better shit to do than worry about some ignorant ass nigga on YouTube. Go get a fucking life. You think I'm thinking about your stupid ass nigga? Fucking low life. Talking about I'm scared of him. Nigga, ain't nobody scared of you at all. Ain't nobody fucking scared of you. All right, now, what do I have to do? Oh, I gotta first things first, let me go through the checklist of stuff I gotta get done. See, the thing is, if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. You gotta do it yourself. So, if anybody wanted any championship rings done, I do have the information. Uh, I do have the information. Okay. And this is from uh, a supplier that I just picked up. I Googled, I picked up, I gave him a call, what idea. Try to do a little content with him. Probably, I said, I probably the first of 2026, I'll do some content with him. He said, all right, okay, I'll have the money. Um, and then we could go from there for the process for the first ever logo James Custom Jewelry championship ring, and that's going to be a couple hundred. See what I got to see what it look like. I sent him all my information. I sent him my logo, the name, what I want on it, and I said, I got everything else going on right now. So first of the year, we're going to do our first ever James Custom Jewelry uh, championship ring. All right. So shout out to Lee Phillips. The guy's name is Lee Phillips. Shout out to him for not slamming the door in my face. A lot of people, like I said, don't take me serious because they're like, oh, I'm a jewelry company. I'm not a jeweler. Let's get this right. I'm a jewelry company. Buy and sell. I buy and sell. Okay. Now, with that out the way, the guy, like I said, the guy's name is Lee Phillips. I got all information, cell, office, everything else. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. I don't want the same thing going on that I did before. Or people calling this guy like, oh, don't do no business with James and all this other stupid stuff. Money talks and bull crap walks and bullshit walks, bro. That's one thing is for certain in business. I'm not going to allow no one to mess up anything I got going on over here. Okay? So y'all can say and do what y'all want on the fucking internet. I don't really care anymore. That shows that y'all shady and lame. Shady and Lame. With the ESG podcast, that is on hold because I cannot get into my phone. My phone is over there. Um, I had came home one day and I was going to do some ESG content. I got all the interviews, the street interviews on that phone. I cannot get into that phone. I I can't get into the phone, guys. So the ESG, I might do another one, another page or whatever the case is. Take a while for me to get to where I was at, but forget it. I'm not going to do that. I got too much James Custom Jewelry stuff going on for myself and for, like I said, potential customers that want to support me. Okay, so tomorrow morning, I got to go to Nicole to pick up the 2 pairs of earrings, pay for them. Like I said, it's going to be cost and labor, guys. It's going to be cost and labor. No, I do not have the GRAs with these because they're single stones. I'm turning into earrings, okay? I wish I did have the GRAs, but I do not. They did not come. The stones don't come with GRAs. I wish they did. That would be more certification to where, all right, okay, bam. So when I present these earrings, they have a certification with it. You know what I'm saying? So, and the jewelry company that I'm getting this done by, they don't supply that. Okay. So on to the next thing. Like I said, the watch, I talked about the watch. All right. And I talked about the championship ring. I didn't get a figure yet from Lee Phillips because, like I said, 2026, I will be doing the James Custom Jewelry Championship logo ring. Okay, we don't have a available cost for that right now, so I'm just putting it out there. Besides, I still got the James. I got the James T-shirts. I got the hats. New coming out, the James Custom Jewelry logo beanies with James Custom Jewelry on it. That's for the winter. Keep your head warm. Instead of, if you want a hat, you have an option of having a hat or a beanie. Let's see what else I got going on. I already previewed the JCJs, all the stuff that I did in the beginning. That did not sell. The shoes, the slides. I do have the sandals. All this stuff is coming out in the spring, so I'm just letting y'all know to do another recap of the new stuff versus the old stuff. With the JCJs, Retro 13s, I do have a white pair. I do have a supplier that does the black. So we're going to see what the fully black JCJ's Retro 13s are going to look like in the springtime of 2026. I know they're going to look like the same, like the same, but just black. I'm just redoing them. I'm not going to be selling them. I'm just going to be previewing them to the public because they did not sell in the beginning. So, but this is all for my own personal collection. Things that do not sell goes in the personal collection, and then we're just going to start over from there. Okay. Now, I got 2 to 3 years to do exactly what I need to do. I'm just putting a time stamp on this, 2 to 3 years. I always do that because in the midst of all that, I don't know what's going to happen or what's going to go on between now and then, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to keep a positive mind frame of it, and we're just going to keep on going. Okay. I'm still trying to find, let me know. I was going to say something else, but this is what I'm saying. The loose stones, back on track, James. The loose stones that I have, let me show y'all. So y'all get a full understanding of what I'm doing over here in my land, in JCJ land. Okay. Where's, oh, let me just get the stones and I'll show y'all in real time of what I got going on for the future. Okay. So but everybody has good Black Friday deals. I spent a little money with other companies on Black Friday. I sold about $50-$60 worth of merchandise today, which I'm excited. And then I put that money, I put half and half into my account. So anytime I want to purchase anything else, I could just do that. Let me just show y'all. I got two things that like I said, I was getting done. These stones are going on the air, going to these stones right here, which is moissanite, ladies and gentlemen, which is moissanite I had since 2017, 2018. I didn't know what I was going to do with these stones. So, these, as you see, are going to be fitted with these. These are going to be the new James Custom Jewelry Collection. These are 3D printed that I emailed a guy. I was like, hey, listen, could you print some ring, some men and women ring displays out for me, off his 3D printer. So he gave me four of his ideas that will look great with these stones. So, that's what I got. So this is going to be moissanite women's ring. You know what I'm saying? So cast this and all this is I have four items here. I'm gonna show you what they are. This, and these two rings. These two. One is going to be cast in silver and one is going to be cast in gold. Pure 14 karat, 10 karat, or whatever the case is, gold. And one is going to be pure S925 silver. Okay, so I already got the castings. I'm good. I got the stones. It's just cost and labor. And then with the cost and labor, there's the price for this item. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, it's too high. Listen, cost and labor, it's not cheap, man. This is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? And plus, these stones too, as well, are going to be going into men and women's rings. Pure moissanite, pure gold, pure gold, pure S925 sterling silver is the only metal I trust. I do not do anything plated, nothing that fades, nothing that tarnishes. Well, over time it will, but anyway. Let's stay on track, James. Stay on track. All right, so that is the future of 2026 with these stones. All right, now that is that. Okay, and these, see this? See this? See these stones? See these stones right here? All right, now I'm gonna show y'all. Shout out to Jay. He did give me these stones, and I am going to be putting these to production. Okay, I will be putting these production. Let me just change the lighting. It's a little too dark for the CD stones. Oh. Let me just change the setting. Oh, don't worry, I still got the phone. Still got the phone in my hand. I'm gonna put the stones back in the bag. You know what I'm saying? So put the stones back in the bag. So people is like, oh, most people act like they don't want to fucking buy jewelry. or can't fucking afford it. So that's why I stopped. That's why I only do every once in a while. But I do. I sell more online, like Facebook Marketplace. You know what I'm saying? I got my own setup on Facebook Marketplace. And people's like, is that real? Is it fake? I'm paying for it to get done. Of course it's real. It's from another company. And then, like I said, with the company, all I do is put the jewelry that's made by another jewelry company in my James Custom Jewelry boxes, which is these beautiful boxes like this. I got about 50, 60 boxes. So these are the stones. Make sure I got all of them. Now these are going to be the next stones I got in here. Well, I got I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, I don't want to lose these. I don't think I should take them out because I do have some small ones in here. I'm gonna just keep them in the bag. I'm not gonna try to lose these, and I'm wondering why am I missing stones for this project, because the guy already I already sent him a picture. I already been to the shop. So he is what's going on with these stones is I'm casting them in a tennis bracelet, like a 7-inch tennis bracelet, probably a 7.5. Okay, so they're gonna round off the stones and flatten them, I guess, or make them look like gems. You know what I'm saying? Like how they do diamonds, how the shape of diamonds with these stones. And they're gonna cast them in silver or gold, whatever is cheaper. I'm gonna do first, and then I'm gonna have after the finished project, I'm gonna do a review on here. I'm just gonna be doing a video. I'm not gonna be selling it on here, but I'm gonna show y'all in real time 2026 all the stuff that I'm getting done. Okay, so I'm gonna be casting that in a tennis bracelet. I'm also going to be casting a champagne tennis bracelet for the new James Custom Jewelry champagne line. So. And I do have the naked, the empty cast for the bracelet myself. It is being sent to me. I'm gonna be doing that myself. So I'm just gonna be doing videos. Okay, I'm not gonna be selling this stuff on here because, like I said, I didn't get a lot of support. I didn't get a lot of from a lot of people on here. So other than that, I gotta move on move on with what I wanted to do. Is the champagne tennis bracelet. I got the stones, and I got the, how should I say, the cast of the bracelet coming to me this week. I paid for it. Someone gave me a website to go get I might as well say a naked casting of the tennis bracelet without the stones. So I got all that coming. Doing silver first. S925 sterling silver first. Okay. So I got black onyx. I got a lot of stones in here. You know what I'm saying? So what I didn't reveal was I do sell other things besides moissanite now, because I do have a good supplier in bulk that I could get like 5 pieces for a good price. Black onyx. So what I'm gonna do is, and black onyx, and they be like, "Oh, James, you only sell this, you only sell that." That's not true. I sold black onyx to a person that requested it. The bracelets, the black onyx bracelets, I will be previewing, will be $10 a piece. $10 a piece, okay? $10 a piece. This is black onyx, okay? This I will be selling jade. This is actual natural jade. Okay? Actual natural jade. I will be selling these for $5 a piece. Okay? And then, like I said, bracelets. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make sure. I hate when this. See, this is why I don't like all this extra stuff when they put them on the pendants, because I think one of them broke. Did one of them break? I think it did, or it came off. It came off because these are stretchy. That's the only thing about these. These break very, very well. If you don't take care of them, they'll break. But anyway, like I was saying, all natural jade. Well, let me switch these. And this bracelet is a little smaller. This is like $3, $4. You know what I mean? Nice little bracelet for, you know what I'm saying? I put all this ideas together, man, and I make a little bit of money. A little bit of money. I'm not going to get see, the thing is, I'm not trying to get rich off this. I'm trying to live comfortable. I'm trying to do better things. I see a lot of people doing stuff. Listen, that's not me. I'm going to do what I like to do. I am not going to be following what other people do. I'm not going to be copying off anyone's style. I don't do that stuff, okay? Two, I like what I'm doing. I like what I am doing. So if you don't like me, oh well. If you don't like James Custom Jewelry, oh wow, get a life. You didn't build this business from the bottom, and surely ain't putting no money in my pocket. Everybody tried to go against me and do all this foul radiant stuff, but just remember, I know who you are. And I'm not going to hold a grudge because, like I said, I get over it. It's let the past be past. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to show y'all what I really, really could do. And I'm not here to show off my jewelry or complain about anything. The only thing I was complaining about today was the weather. The weather was hectic outside. Everyone traveling. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Was in Camden, Philly, Delaware. I mean, Berlin, Pennsauken, like places like that, man, to see what they got going on in their jewelry companies and areas and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I travel by myself. I don't take people with me, whatever cases. I can protect myself. I could fight. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, and I do not carry my jewelry with me. I do not wear no jewelry in these places because, like I said, the world's getting hectic, and ain't nobody trying to stick me for my jewelry. It ain't happening. I ain't no sucker. If I have to die for mine, so be it. But you will not be getting this off my neck. Sorry. So I did what I had to do. Tomorrow I will be picking up my earrings. I got I'm trying to get like I said, a supplier from New Jersey to do my custom shirts. And don't you know, this guy did not do the samples. He didn't want to do the samples for me. And I'm like, listen, dude, you said give me. He gave me his number. I was like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Here's my logo. His first things that happened. This is the exact. I'm not telling no lies. This exactly happened. This is exactly what happened. Now, I went to him. I went straight to the store. I think it's called Lazy Tees or something like that. He sell all kind of colors. But anyway, make a long story short, he gave me his number. I texted him when I had the money. He said, oh, we don't do samples. I said, what you mean you don't do samples? I want a sample of what it's going to look like on your shirts first before I buy at least 12 or a dozen shirts. And I got the money because he said anything over 12, like $4, $5 a piece or whatever the case, close to $7. He'll give me the more I get, he'll give me a discount. And this is exactly what he said. And I said, all right, cool. Can you do 12? He said, no, we can't do business. I said, what do you mean you can't do business? I said, well, the heck with it then. The heck with it then. You think you are above a customer that already has a business then. I said, well, I wasted my time coming to your store talking to you then. If, you know what I mean, 12 shirts, they're in their own wrapping, their own packaging, or whatever the case is. And I'm like, well, dang, man, you ruin a business, a good future business with somebody by having a messed up ass attitude, texting me like, oh, okay, we can't do that. I don't see why. I had about 150, close to $200 in cash or on my card to make this transaction go through. And I'm like, what you want to, I'm not sure what a number he wanted me to give him. I'm not doing no thousands of shirts or anything like that. Like, come on, bruh. Like, I'm selling these shirts for like $40 a piece, 40 bucks a piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. They gotta give me some leeway here. Shoot, if this is my company, my logo, any size, $40, no problem, no problem at all. So I didn't do business with him. I'm still searching for another supplier in Jersey because you know what the funniest thing is? The other company overcharged me a lot of freaking money. A lot of freaking money. And it was like, oh, when I called them to, apologize or whatever the case is and see if they was going to refund me my money that they so-called said when they moved, they lost my, I had already paid for this. And this is the honest to God truth. I already paid for this. And they moved to a different area. So my money's lost in the transition of them not even making my merchandise. And I'm like, well, when y'all got to the new store, oh, give us some time to set up and, set up our machines and everything else. Okay. So when I went there, I called the bus. I walked out to the shop. I was like, hey, and it was like, hey, James, I said, listen, I said, do y'all have the $400 merchandise that I already paid for? I already had printed out everything paid for from y'all company that y'all promised me that money. And it was like, oh, well, we can't do nothing about that. Excuse me? You can't do that's $400. That's $400 down the drain, bro. Like, money don't grow on trees. What's wrong with y'all? And I'm like, listen, I can't take a loss like that. I can't tell either you make me free stuff that I already paid for, or we're gonna have or get sued, or we're gonna have a problem. I'm not trying to sue your company. See, here's the thing with me. Business is business. But one thing in transition of losing money, I'm not going for it. I don't care if it's your company, my company, or whatever company it is. I'm not losing money in the transition for nobody because that money could be used for something else useful. You see what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. You see what I'm saying? I took too many losses in the beginning to be one to end up having to start over. And I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. Either you make my stuff or I'm going to go somewhere else. And put it this way, we separated and they act like they don't want to do business. Oh, well, okay, cool. I go somewhere else. And I went overseas. And that's the problem I have with Jersey people. They're so, bro, listen, they're just so ignorant and they want when they want what they want when they want it. But listen, this is my money I'm spending. This ain't yours. This ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? That's what people got to understand. This ain't your money you're spending, bro. So you can't tell me what I could do or what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? So I lost on that. And I was like, well, listen, I still want my money back. And no one has called me. No one has emailed me, nothing. And I was like, all right, well, cool. What up, Urban? Thank you. So on to the next step of James Custom Jewelry. Jackets. I'm looking into some suppliers here in Jersey that do jackets. I hope it goes well because I will have my own jacket. Like I got my own jacket now. You know what I mean? It's just the basic. I'm not putting my name on this. It's just the basic. You know what I mean? Just the basic. I had this since I came out. This is my this is the jacket I actually wear to my auctions, Um like, James, you got auctions? No. It's not my auction. It's actually I auction at a Berlin flea market, which, like I said, that is the auction. Will anyone ever see me down there? No, they don't come. People talk to all this. Oh, we're gonna come see you. We're gonna come support you. All the people that promised me this that live right here, didn't show up. You know who came? The people that have been buying my tennis bracelets. And these are white. These are people that really white people that supported me from the beginning. That still come every once in a while. And see what I'm saying? Black people, y'all promise one thing and y'all don't do it. These people don't know me from a can of paint. Don't judge or whatever the case is. Oh, my daughter, I see him all the time. Hey, my daughter still likes your bracelet. What you got new? His wife, no lie, bought them $80 new earrings. She said, "Oh, I gotta have them. I gotta have them." She was like, "How much?" I said, "The labor and the cost. It cost me about $80 to get these done." She said, "I'll take them." I said, "Cool." She didn't give me no questions, no nothing. She took them, paid cash. So I flipped them back into my account, and like I said, the money that's in my account now, the money is I'm going to go pick up the next pair of earrings. You feel what I'm saying? The cycle goes on, man. The cycle goes on. If you give up, you're never going to know where it's going to lead you. I'm true about this jewelry thing and the clothing and everything else. And y'all see it. You know what I mean? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. But anyway, business is business, and we're going to keep it to business. If people can't do that, then we can't do business. I'm sorry. I'm not with the sucker shit. You know what I mean? I'm not with all that extra shit these motherfuckers be doing now. I'm 43 years old. I'm getting tired of taking a fucking loss for people that look like me. I'm not doing it no more. Sorry, this ain't slavery. This ain't I owe you this and that and third. You don't owe me shit. Either you buy or you don't buy. That's just the option. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to, you know what I mean, get mad or whatever the case is. Listen, if you don't do it, somebody else will. That's just like in relationships. If you don't act like you want to be with me, I'll find somebody the fuck else. It's just that simple. I'm not going to cry over you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy. I'm the catch. You understand why? You ain't catching nothing. You got to catch me. You got to catch up to me. That's what's wrong with this generation. I'm the OG. You see what I'm saying? You got to catch me. You got to show me you worth it. You got to show me I'm already worth what I'm worth. I already know what I'm worth. I ain't got to second guess myself or nobody. See, that's the thing. Pride is everything. You know what I'm saying? Back to business. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I was going to do the champagne tennis bracelet 2026 giveaway. I will be doing that. I will be posting a video on YouTube. So I will be leaving the comments open because sometimes I don't leave the comments open because there's certain things I be trying to get across that people be asking me the dumbest questions. Some people do ask me how to start a business. I already gave all the information. I still have the information if you want to get started or whatever the case is. See, these people want a handout, and I can't give it to you. I'm too far of, I'm too close to doing what I'm doing in my company to be doing that. Information is free anyway. Sometimes you just Google it. But after the Sports Watch, we're going to do, that's the Series 3. The Sports Watch is the Series 3. I wanted to put that in the description, the post, but I was too anxious and I forgot, and now I can't edit it. So it's out there. So check it out. What else I got? Like I said, I pick up the earrings tomorrow. Y'all will see Nicole. Nicole is my jeweler from another jewelry company. She's like a sister, We keep it straight business. They're all females. These are all females doing this jewelry. And Nicole is one of the best in Burleson County that I think to where I go to to the flea market. Yeah. So other than that, she said they're ready. I didn't have time to pick them up today because I was working. So I told her, I was like, yeah, I'll hit you up. I'll come tomorrow at 10 to pick them up or whatever case is. And then I'll pay and then be on my way. And then I'll hit you with the next 2026 of January, what I got next to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing this stage by stage, guys. I'm not trying to rush any process because it could go left very, very quickly. And I don't want to lose any money. I don't want them to lose any money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be professional when it comes to this stuff. And all this, Nicole's been very professional. Any problem she had, she called me on my cell phone and let me know, like, hey, you know what? But the thing is, the funniest part, and this is, I'm going to tell a Moissanite story, which is actually true. I'm not lying. When I first came to Nicole, I was nervous. I didn't think anything of it. I said, listen, I need some, I said, hey, how you doing? And she's like, hey, I'm Nicole, da da da. All right, cool. I said, I have these stones I want you to check out. I usually do their $5 gift bags to see what kind of jewelry was in them, to make it long. I know I'm going off the story a little bit, but this is how this is going to lead into the story. All right. So I usually do the $5 gift bags or whatever. And then the jewelry they have, I previewed, you know what I mean? I started over because my page is going to be about the jewelry and the clothing and every process that made me who I am today. And I'm proud of who I am. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to hide. I ain't got to tuck my chain or anything else like that. People know me. Like, hey, what's up, James? Hey. You know what I'm saying? So, make a long story short, I bought the jewelry, previewed it. I got some status from them. And then I didn't know my sister at the time was doing jewelry. God rest her soul, was doing jewelry with them. And that's how I knew that, because of, you know, the records. So make a long story short, now I'm getting jewelry done by the same name person as my sister, God rest her soul. And she's like a sister to me, but on the jewelry side. He said, Moissanite story for the win. I appreciate it, Urban. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. So I took the first, like I said, the first earrings I have sold were $80. I was selling them for $100 because, like I said, the cost of what it cost me. And, you know, the guy talked me down. And he said 80, 75, 80. I said, fine, cool. He picked them up, shook hands. I said, if you have any, he said, man, I'm gonna hit you up again. You know what I mean? I said, all right, you got my number, cool. And this leads into what we're doing now, which is the next set of James Custom Jewelry earrings. Okay. Like I said before, I gotta go pick them up tomorrow. We're gonna see what it's hitting for. And she polishes this stuff, and like I almost blinded someone when one of the ladies there at the at the establishment pulled out the earrings, and boy, you know where they have the lights like they have to where the shop is set up, and they have the lights hanging from the ceiling. When that light hit them moissanite stones, almost blinded a customer right beside me that was getting a watch, getting a you know, like, you know how you adjustable the pins in the watch. He was trying to get his watch adjusted, and he was like, oh man, he was like, what was that? I said, that's the new earrings that I got done by Nicole, but Nicole was over on the other side. He said, what kind of stones are them? Are they diamonds? I said, nah. I said, they're moissanite. He said, what's moissanite? I said, Google it and find out. That's the only thing I could tell you. But other than that, The Nicole had made these earrings. I had the stones, so make a long story short with him, you know, in the setting of S925 pushback sterling silver earrings. Um, and like I said, cost and labor. That's why the price is what the price is. I do sometimes, like I said, if they're real serious about buying this, I will let them talk me down. I may lose a couple. What's a couple dollars that I can't get back from hustling? You understand what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. Took a little loss. Well, $20, $30 loss. Wow. They act like, you know what I mean? Wow, that's nothing. Um, so, make a long story short, the earrings were sold. Now it's time for stage 2. Stage 1 was complete. Now it's time stage 2. Pick them up tomorrow, like I said, and we want to see what it's hitting for. I will be previewing them on my channel. Okay, and that's it. I will leave the comments open if you have anything good to say. I will not be dealing with no bull crap. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I know you're not. Don't say anything stupid in the comments, please. Okay? Please. I promise you, I will ignore your ass. On everything I love, I'll ignore your ass. Anyway, back to business. I got that. After the sports watch, I'm gonna sit down with all the other watches that I want to do, which is, like I said, stainless steel. Am I ever gonna have an iced out watch? We'll get there, but not now. I just want to do classic first before all that iced out stuff that everybody else is doing. But the funniest thing is, will I ever do a moissanite watch? I don't know. They're hard to get. They're selling like crazy. I don't care what anybody say. If you don't know the trend, these moissanite watches are going nuts everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Have I gotten there yet? Do I want one? Yes. But I'm going to buy it with my own money from the person that I choose, that I could trust to give me a fair price on a moissanite watch. I'm not spending $2-3 on no damn watch. It just ain't happening. I'm not doing it. I could be putting that money into something that's gonna, in the future, like silver bars, gold bars that double up in time. I could be putting that money into that. You see what I'm saying? Let it sit there, let it collect. I got I got almost the spring of 2026. Like I said before, and people were like, oh, all talk. I don't show y'all because y'all don't believe me. That's the thing. 2026, with all the silver, like I said, I haven't been doing no videos because I don't like to show people the gold eagles that I have. Like, oh man, I showed a person that. I was like, what's that? Don't you be on social media? What's trending? What's not trending? Like, bruh, get with the program. You know what I mean? Get with the program. Like, I go to a person Cash for Gold and get these for like $35 a coin. And that's what he said to me. I do business with a lot of good people, and people don't believe me. And it was like, oh, I like it. And then they act like they can't do the same thing to get a little personal wealth, a hidden wealth. Listen, no one's going to give you money. No one's going to make you wealthy. You have to do it yourself. You have to do it yourself. Are y'all hearing me? You have to do it yourself. Your friends ain't going to do it. Your mom ain't going to do it. Your dad ain't going to do it. Your cousin, your nephew, none of these people are going to do it. So get that out your head. That's number one. Number two, stop with all the negative doubt. That's number 2. 3, stand on your own 2 feet. Swallow your pride and stand on your own 2 feet. If you got to get it done and you got to pay the money and you go, listen, I went broke. I had $350, $400. I'm going to tell this story until I am in the ground. I spent on silver and gold. And you know what the funniest thing is? It was silver jewelry. But the thing is, it was sterling silver. It was sterling silver. It was gold jewelry, but I didn't know it was plated. It didn't say nothing about it was plated. It just says gold on it. Okay, so I bought $200 worth of that, and I tried selling on the internet. Everybody knows this story. Okay, I sold men, women for cheap, just to see if I could do it, and I did it. That phase is gone. Now it's time for luxury jewelry that people will appreciate and want to buy. All that cheap stuff, I'm not doing that no more. Do I have cheap prices of jewelry now? Yes, $10 earrings that's in stainless steel. I got gold and silver. But the thing is, these are forever pieces. You can't get no money off of this stuff. That's the problem. Everybody, oh, I'm down bad. I got to turn in my chain. I'm not doing that. I don't care what anybody say. I'm not doing it. I don't care how much. I'm going to hustle that money back, and I'm going to be steadfast, and I'm going to get it done. If that's the case, all the people that doubt me, oh, James, your jewelry's fake and this, that, and other. How the fuck is it fake and it ain't turning green, my nigga? I seen a video today. Someone had a Dream Chaser chain. He probably bought off a Chinese website. That shit is copper. The stones fell out. He said my man left it outside in the rain. When I saw that chain, I said, oh, he damn sure ain't wearing that. You telling people you signed with Dream Chasers and all this other fake kind of crap. Hey, bro, no. Nah. How you get a Dream Chaser chain that ain't fucking real? I'm not buying that bullshit. I don't even fucking like Dream Chasers. But that's his label. That's Meek Mills. That ain't James. You know what I mean? So, you ain't gonna have me wearing nobody else's shit. First, let me get my combination. I am showing y'all. There's the people that, oh, James, you couldn't do it. James, you couldn't do it. Well, guess what? I did it. I did it, y'all. I did it. And I love what I did. I love what I did. I love my jewelry. I bossed up on niggas, man. This chain, even though I get $1,200 to take care of my father. And I got this. These are $2,000 a piece. And they have my signature. My signature. I didn't make these. They have my initials on these, on the back of the box lock. And I have the bracelet. Bam. It's a very heavy bracelet too. I mean, Jesus Christ. And the thing is, oh, they can't do what I do. And I be trying to put women on game, men on game, and they just want to be out there chasing niggas and doing all this extra stuff and what's trending, what's not trending. You spend your money on that crap and you be pissed off later. Nah, I'm good. Believe me, I'm good. I am good. All right, mister. Come on. It's hard. With a box like you've been trying to clamp this thing, boy. I mean, man. I got it. Ooh. Boy, this thing's tight as a virgin. But I got it on my wrist, though. Ooh. If my bone wasn't sticking out. How's it look? Ain't no stones missing. Don't worry about that. Ain't no stones missing out of these. This is Natural Moissanite VVS1 that I got done by 2 different companies. This one and the one I'm wearing. That's why people would hate. Yes, I paid $2,000 a piece for these, specially made, with my initials on them. So anybody, and I took pictures of this. They're on my phone, and I took it to any jeweler, every jeweler from here down to White Horse Pike. Anybody tries to sell this to y'all, call me, because call me. That's if somebody tried to rob me or whatever the case is. That's what I'm saying. I put all alerts out on every jewelry store there is. I don't care who it is. I took pictures of here. All right, hang this up or put this in the drawer or hang this up on the wall, whatever the case is. And the person that brought it to you, make sure you call the authorities, because that's mine. It's mine. So I don't like it. No one reselling some shit that's mine. You know what I mean? I'd rather wear it than somebody else have it and trying to sell it to a jewelry store and all that other extra crap. Protect your stuff, man. That's why I lock my shit up. I lock my shit up because too many fucking thieves out here in the world I can't trust, especially dumbass niggas. Oh, where'd you get that from? None of your business. That's where I got it from. They be like, oh, you ain't gotta be like that. Listen, you ain't on my level, bro. That's why I leveled up on niggas. I told y'all I don't fuck with people that ain't on my level. You know what I mean? I ain't no punk. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I love what I'm doing. So we will see tomorrow what's going on. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. This is James from James Custom Jewelry signing out. Y'all have a good weekend. I know I will. Good weekend. Bossing up on niggas. He's like, oh man, why you wearing that Cuban outside? Cause I ain't never scared, motherfucker. I was born in the most dangerous city there was, Camden. I was born at Our Lady of Lourdes Hospital in the 80s. Camden's terrible now. It's just a whole bunch of dumb niggas, zombies, all this stupid shit. And then they built Rowan and Temple College all in there. And they got young people fucking themselves up for these. How the hell you got these younger college girls sewing butt and all this other extra shit. Like, listen, man, that ain't me. I'm good. I'm fucking good. Nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, if you gotta do all that shit to survive, then I don't fucking need you. I don't fucking need you. Word to my mama. I don't fucking need you. I don't care. I don't care who the fuck you are. Real nigga shit. Real nigga shit. I gotta get Saturday I'm be working anyway. But yeah, man, that's what I have going on. Besides what I'm 2026. Oh yeah, back to the story I was saying with the coins. All the silver that I have that I'm gonna turn in, I'm gonna buy a zero turn with that money. Because I got tired of people promising me and I fuck with you, but here's the thing with this, and this is a saying that these stupid ass niggas use, and they think I ain't hip to what the fuck they saying. I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with you. That means I fuck with you a little bit. I don't fuck with you like that a lot. So why the fuck are you talking to me then? Why you all up in my business? Why you all up in my face? Why you all want to know what I got going the fuck on then? Then be about your fucking way, homeboy. Other than that, beat it. Beat it. I don't got time for niggas bullshit. And you ain't holding me the fuck up. I'm making my motherfucking money. I make money every fucking day. That's the thing. If I ain't making money every day, I feel though as I ain't accomplishing nothing. I'm stuck in the world with these lowlifes. I'm in the middle now. I'm middle class, as they call it. Will I ever make to the top? I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna try. I'm damn sure gonna try, and I'm trying now. I put 3 years on where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Where you gonna be in the next 3 years? I already know where I want to be. I'm not telling nobody no secrets, nothing like. I'm gonna be exactly where God wants me to be. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? Nothing's promised. Nothing is promised. But I'm gonna do all I can for what I want to do with what I have. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. This is James signing out.